The first two episodes of Pokemon Generations has debuted on Pokemon's YouTube channel, so don't forget to check that out, then come back here for the review. So the first episode of the Generations series started out with that classic battle of Nidorino versus Gengar, just as the same way it did with the Pokemon anime on the very first episode. So it's kind of cool to see that as the introduction of Generations. And it continued the Red-Blue video game as Red started traveling on his journey to the Viridian Forest, catching his Pikachu. And notice that he used a Bulbasaur. And I thought that in Origins, at least, Red did choose Charmander, but he must have caught a Bulbasaur immediately after, or maybe he took the third starter? Who knows? Maybe no one wanted the Bulbasaur, so Professor Oak just decided to give it to Red instead. But we did get to see Red catch his Pikachu, so that was a cool moment to see in the anime. In the anime. And then it's weird to see anime because you're used to saying video games all the time. But yeah, so we basically got to see right after that, which, by the way, if you notice Pikachu, it definitely has a different art style to it. Now, I don't mind that art style too much. I kind of like that one, just more like the circular face or the oval face, kind of like how it has my channel logo. That's why I like it. It looks just like my channel logo. So it's cool to see that. And one thing to note after that is it pretty much shifted to each generation. So we saw Pikachu battle a Wooper or Woopers in Johto, then it went to Hoenn, then Sinnoh, then Unova, then Kalos. So all we basically did was see this as more of an introduction to the series rather than like a real first episode, where it kind of just seemed more of like the beginning song or theme song to the series, I guess. So we basically got to see Pikachu, so I wrote all this stuff down. So in the first one we got to see Pikachu in the Viridian Forest, and then we got to see it battle in Ecruteak City, and then it eventually went to the Weather Institute in Hoenn, and then in Sinnoh went to the Snow Point Temple, and after that went to Unova in the Relic Castle, and then Kalos was the Terminus Cave, and then finally we had Zygarde in its full beast mode form. And one thing to note there is, I'm not sure if that was in the Kalos region. I think that might have been in the Alola region, because that's where we're basically going to be taking on the final form of the Zygarde. So, because we never got to do that in X and Y in the Kalos region. So we do know that's one thing. One thing also to note that Red did travel through all the regions, where it didn't just stop where he was hanging out at the top of the mountain or Mount Silver for the rest of his life. He did not stay there. It must have been after Gold beat Red, he decided to go on a journey to basically travel more and train his Pokemon more to probably be the absolute best, or be the Pokemon Master's strongest ever. So that's probably what ended up happening, which was cool that we got to see that aspect. But that was basically about it for the first episode. So as far as the next episode goes, that's where it really got interesting. That one basically included Looker, basically introducing him to the franchise or the series, which I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of him, where we're going to see his journey throughout each region, taking out maybe just Giovanni or the others, where it did happen in the video game, so we could see him transitioning from basically putting Giovanni in jail, or whatever happens, we'll find out. But I feel like once he's done with Giovanni, then he'll go to the next main antagonist in each region. So it'll be cool to see how that all works out in the end. But basically what happened here was right after when we played Red and Blue in the video games, where we beat Giovanni for our 8th gym, we don't really know what happened after that. So it's kind of interesting to see what happened to Giovanni after we beat him. And what ended up happening was, right after we beat him, they found Giovanni's location, which after we basically already beat him, that's when Giovanni fled off, and that's when I guess they heard of Giovanni's sighting, which is why Looker and his team went to go basically capture him. And after that, he found out that he fled, and at the very end of the episode, it showed that Giovanni was not done with his Team Rocket schemes and decided to go to the Johto region, which is basically what we can be expecting for maybe the next episode or maybe after that. But we can expect to see Giovanni and Looker in the Johto region, which is definitely going to be the place where we're going to want to watch, because that's kind of where it has the hazy ending of with him and regarding Silver 2, about what happens with that relationship. Maybe we'll find out that that's his kid or something like that, and we don't even know how much in the future it is. But that will be fun to see when the anime comes about at that time in place. So I really do enjoy this anime so far. Like, the only thing I really have to argue about is the time in each one. I really feel like they could have put each episode in 20 minutes and really got more in depth in it, where even one little scene, you can have one scene go on for a very long time and just get all the details and everything that went on. But they do have the snippets, so I'm not gonna argue like, oh no, they shouldn't have this series at all. But I'm just saying, like, if there was an improvement to it, because this is such a great idea to make the series a little bit longer for the episodes, I feel like we would have really enjoyed that so much more. Or just made it a series on TV, but I believe because it's so short, which is why it's on YouTube rather than TV. So very, very interesting to watch. But honestly, I rate this series so high. I'm so interested in it right when I start watching, and when it's over, it's like, it's over already. I want to know more about this. So they're just quick snippets, and it makes you want to watch the next episode so bad. So definitely, this is an addicting series to watch. And I guarantee you, all you guys are gonna watch this as well. And once again, you guys, please tell me you all watch this before you guys watch this review. But if you haven't, if you made it this far and you haven't, I definitely recommend it, and recommend it to your friends too, because this is like all for the Gen 1ers right now. Like, they want to like be like re-entered into the Pokemon world, and this is the great way to do it, to start from the very beginning and maybe get them to learn more as the series goes on about all the stuff that went on in the Pokemon world. So this is definitely a great series, and I absolutely love it. Great way to start it out. This did seem more like an introduction rather than like a main episode, so we're definitely going to get more in depth as the episodes go on. And this is going all the way to December, so we'll be getting a new one every single Friday. I believe there'll be one every Friday now instead of getting two. So this is just kind of the debut of the first two episodes. So this is definitely something to watch, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in more reviews on this, let me know in the comment section below, because if you guys aren't really feeling reviews on this, then I won't do it. But if you guys do like having a review after each Friday episode, I'm more than willing to do it, because I really do enjoy this series. So that's it for today, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.